Hey fam, it's your girl Sharon Fletcher. I thought I'd come on really quick because I've been seeing some videos lately and I love that you guys are making videos. More and more people are coming online because you've got a great audience. We all have to be socially distancing. We all have to be staying inside. So if you are an entrepreneur, you're thinking of launching a business, this is the time to get comfortable online, right? Right. However, I've been seeing videos and I thought maybe 5 quick things I could tell you so that you can enhance the videos that you're making, okay? So first of all, lighting. Lighting is extremely important. I have a ring light. You can get a ring light off of Amazon, no problem, even now during social distancing. So I'm going to show you the difference between good lighting and bad lighting. See, this light has me looking like I'm glowing, almost even looks like I have a filter. No filter. It's just regular lighting and a ring light. So you need a ring light. Secondly, sound. It's quiet. I'm in a space that doesn't have too much echo, although that doesn't really matter. But when you're filming, you want it to be as quiet as possible. I see people using earphones. I personally hate this look. I hate seeing people online doing interviews, doing any kind of even coaching or training with stuff in their ears. I don't like that look. So I just have a really good phone. I use the iPhone and I rely on the speakers in the iPhone are amazing and my sound comes through quite clearly, right? So we've got good lighting and we've got good sound, no distracting background. Also, speaking of background, your background. Preferably, if you could have a plain wall behind you, that's great. Ideally, if you had a green screen, even better. But we're not getting that fancy, right? We're going from we've never created any video content at all to now we're starting. So you have a plain wall behind you. Or you could have like in your office, if it's neat and clean, because you'd be surprised what people's eyes wander to while they're watching you on video. If you have like a nice bookcase in the background, as I say, it looks like an office. Or just very plain, no distractions, that's ideal. Another thing I want you to observe is like while I'm sitting here, notice that there is a balance on either side of me. The spacing on either side of me and above my head. I don't have too much space above here. You really want people to focus in on you and your message, right? So good spacing on either side of you and above your head. Another thing is that I was going to mention, okay, the spacing. Oh, have your phone in landscape, not vertical up and down, but landscape. Because if you're especially doing one of those, if you're interviewing someone or you're having someone else join you on the screen and you're using your phone versus your desktop, if the other person is using a desktop and you are using your phone, you want it in landscape view so that you're either both equally sharing the screen, right? And it doesn't look weird like one person's monopolizing the entire screen and then you're this little teeny person in the corner, right? Right? Hey there, Suzanne. Hi, Enterprise. Hi, how are you? Thanks for joining in. So I'm doing a really quick video. And speaking of quick, be aware of the time. When you're recording, especially if you're interviewing someone and you're engaging in conversation, the time goes by really fast. And on social media, people pay attention for an average of 1.5 minutes. You're lucky if they go to 3 or 5, and you'd have to have a really juicy, really engaging, eye-popping topic for them to watch the entire thing. You know, if you're a celebrity, if you have something that's showing that's kind of scandalous or what they call clickbait, where it's shocking, then yeah, people stay tuned longer. But I found that the information that's important, that's sometimes dry, that you think people should listen to, but it might not be a great topic, they don't stay tuned in for that. So I'm gonna close this down. I have another thing to share with you is Yeah, try to keep it very short and prepare ahead of time. Prepare ahead of time. So people who make it look like videos are easy peasy and fun and light and carefree and spontaneous, they're actually not that spontaneous. When I came on, I had an exact idea of what I was going to talk about. I knew I was going to talk about, 5 tips for how to make a great video if you've never made videos before and you're just starting now, right? I found that the easier we make it look, people think they can just flick on their phone and start recording. And if your video quality is not that good, it actually does more harm to your brand than good. Ultimately, I'd love to see all of you on video, but if you're not prepared, it's better to not do a poor quality video and have nothing online. It's better to prepare instead, okay? So we've got the lighting, we've got sound, we're making sure that the screen is set up and you have the right dimensions above your head, around the sides of you. Tilt your phone slightly forward. I'm gonna demonstrate with this. This is my iPad. If it's straight up and down, you might think that looks good, but sometimes it can make your face appear broader and not that flattering. But pretend this is a phone. You need to just tilt it a little bit towards you, just slightly towards you. And again, with the ring light stand, it's the phone holder is positioned in a way where you can tilt it a little bit forward. You can move it around. So tilt it slightly towards you and it makes your face elongated and it's much more flattering. So don't hold your phone straight up and down. Tilt it a little bit towards you. Okay, so I think those are some good tips to start you off. Prepare what you're gonna say, have good lighting, have good sound. Don't stay on for too long. Position yourself well. Don't have anything too distracting or busy in the background. And please, always be yourself. But when you're talking, stare into the peephole where your camera is and speak as if you're speaking to one person. Make it conversational. And you can even be a little exaggerated in your motions and your facial expression. It may feel like it's over the top, but it translates just perfectly on camera. And if you notice, I'm articulating my words, I'm speaking a bit slower, but on camera, it translates just right. And I'm talking as if I'm speaking to one person one-on-one. I know that I'm speaking to a couple of hundred people, maybe even a couple thousand, but keep it conversational and keep it interactive. Okay guys, so you go out there and share your content, share your business, share what you're up to, but please, please, please pre-plan it a little bit so you don't ramble. And in order for it to look effortless and easy, it actually does require a little preparation. And that's my free tip from me to you. I'm Sharon Fletcher, the co-founder of the community platform on social media called Blacks Inspire, where we highlight positive stories, events, and entrepreneurs coming out of the Black community in Toronto and from across the world. And I'm your social media correspondent. And what that is I go out and I share the stories. I'm a little bit of a unicorn in the sense that I am the behind the camera talent as well as the in front of the camera talent. So I'm able to position myself, articulate myself, and showcase well in front of the camera, but I also know some tips and tricks about how you can present yourself and your brand very well. And I even know tips and tricks of how you can get your content seen, your digital content seen by as many people as possible, how to maximize your exposure. So I'll be sharing more tips and tricks in the near future, but I just felt really motivated to come on and encourage you all to make great videos. Take care, stay well, be safe, be physically distancing, but please, please stay socially connected. Bye for now.